Hello everyone, myself Dr. Jyoti Mandala. Welcome you all to the video lecture series on shell programming. So we are in the process of learning different types of commands that we can work on the terminal. We are using the bash shell. Okay, so today we'll see about this grep command. If you are interested, you can learn the previous commands also, whatever we have discussed. I'll leave the link in the description box. You can go through all those links. Okay, now let us see what is the use of this grep command. Let me first expand what is this grep. Grep stands for global regular expression pattern. Okay, make a note of this one, all of you. Grep stands for global regular expression pattern. Alright, so this is the full form of this one. Some textbooks say like global regular expression print also. You can consider this one. Now, what is the use of this grep command? This grep command is used to search a file. You have some contents in the file. Now, if you want to search that file for a particular pattern is nothing but set of characters. Okay. Then, if you want to search and if you want to display the lines which is having that particular pattern, then you can go with this grep command. So, this command is used to search a file for a particular pattern of characters, and after searching and display all the lines that contain the pattern. So it will search for the pattern of characters, and if it is there, then it will display that pattern. So that is what the use of this grep command. Okay, what is the use? It will search for all the complete file will be searched, and if all the files, if the contents are available, that particular pattern is available, that will be displayed. That file, if it is containing that pattern, that lines will be displayed. So what is the syntax of this one? The syntax is like this. You need to use command all small letters grep. Okay, along with this we need to write some option. Okay, and after giving the option you need to tell what pattern you need to use, which should be kept in a double quotes, and then you need to tell in which file you need to select. Got it? This is one way of using this grep command. Okay, and the second, we have another way of using this one along with in combination with the cat command. Like this cat file name is nothing but you want to see the contents of that file, but which contents you want to see, combine using a pipe symbol, where you need to use grep. That means filter out. Now normally grep command is nothing but you are filtering out the lines. You don't want to display all the lines. You want to display only those lines which matches with this particular pattern. Okay, so you can understand here. You can add one more point. Grep command is nothing but it is used as a filter also. Okay, got it? Now let us see what are all the options we have, and one by one we'll see all the options with some examples. Okay, options. So the first option we have is C option, -C. Okay, what is the use of this -C is it will display the number of lines, or before going to C we'll see this -H. -H is nothing but it will display all the matching lines. What are all the lines are matching with a particular pattern, no, that will be displayed. So displays all the lines, all the matching lines. We'll see one example. So what I'll do, we need to have this terminal open, Alt Control T. So the terminal is open, and let me increase the font size. Okay, now this is the thing. Now what I'll do, I have to create one file. So let me move to the my folder. This is my folder where all my documents will be available. Now I have already created one file. In that file I have stored some content. Okay, let me show you the content first. What is that file is cat grep check. I have created one this. In this I have stored some information. Linux is free, Linux is portable, some text data I have stored in this already. Now on this text data I want to use this grep command, how it will be working. Okay, now what I want to do, the first option we have is grep, follow carefully. We have -h. What is the use of this -h? It is used to display all the matching lines with a particular pattern. So what is the syntax? You need to use the option and then you need to write on the pattern. So let us write on the pattern. I want to choose an option called Linux. Okay, Linux. Linux. Okay, and then you need to write down the file name. Whenever you are writing pattern, no, what are all the characters you want to check, you need to put that one in the double quotes. Okay, and then the file name. What is the file name? Our file name is grepcheck.txt. Then it has to display all the file name, all the lines. Complete line will be displayed, which is having this text Linux. Okay, let me check that. So see, the first line is having Linux is free. The second line is also having the Linux. Okay, as Linux, this line is also having Linux. Okay, what I have chosen, each line is having the text. That's why all the lines are displayed. Okay, what I'll do, I'll use another example, hyphen. I don't want to use Linux because all the lines are displayed by default. What I'll use Unix. Okay, now let us see. Okay, so this is case sensitive. You need to understand this one. The way it has been defined, like the way you have written, no, in that fashion you need to write. So if you see, only two lines are displayed, Unix and Unix. It is highlighted in the red. That means out of all this complete text, only two lines are having this pattern, that is Unix. So only those two lines will be displayed. Got it? So -h is used to display all the lines which is having this given pattern. Unix, I have given Unix pattern will be defined. Use wherever the Unix is there, that line will be displayed. Got it? Now coming to the next one. Next one is C. C is used to display the count. That means it will display the number of lines having that matched pattern. So it will display number of lines having the pattern. It is nothing but count. Okay, you need to understand in that fashion. So let us see that. The same example I'll take here. What I'll do, grep -c I will write. Unix we got two lines directly, but here we need to get count. Did you see? We got count of 2. Are you understanding? Earlier -h will display the complete line, but -c will display the count only. Two lines are having this one. Suppose if you use for Linux, then how many lines we have, that many count will be displayed, -c. All 6 lines are having the Linux, so that's why it is displaying 6. So -c is nothing but this one. Okay. Now next one, next option is -n. Now this is used to display all the lines similar like -h but with line number. Display all the matching lines same like -h only, but what is the thing here is with line numbers. I'll show you that also. Okay, Control L I'll do. What is the thing first? Okay, if I use -h, what happens? You will get this output. Okay, but if I use -n, what it will display? It will display these two lines provided with the line numbers also. See that in the third line you are having, in the fourth line also you are having. So the difference between these two, -h and -n, is just the line number is included. So third line and fourth line is having this Unix pattern. Got it? We have one more option. The next option is -v. We have so many options. So let us learn all those things. Hyphen V is nothing but it is used to display non-matching lines. As of now we have displayed the matching lines. So this is used to display non-matching lines. Okay, very important. Non-matching lines. So let us see. The same thing we'll see. If you see, okay, what I'll do. You got wherever Unix is matched. No. So before that, what I'll do, I'll just display cat. This is the content. Okay. Now in this, I want to apply grep. Okay, I have the command now. What I want to do, I want to use -v where Unix, wherever Unix is not matching in this file, display all those files. Let me check that. Did you see? Linux is free is displayed, Unix is portable, Linux is scalable, Linux, in this, all these lines, no, Unix pattern is not there. So V is nothing but it will display the lines which are not having this pattern. So non-matching lines will be displayed. Got it? So the third line and the fifth line are not displayed because the third line and the fourth line, I think they are having the Unix pattern. That's why these two are not displayed. The rest of the lines are displayed. Okay. Okay. Now we'll see the next option. Fifth option is N. Sorry. N is already done. -L. -L is used to display all the file names in a particular directory. If you want to display all the file names, we are not talking about the contents, all the file names in directory with this pattern. Let me show you example. Okay. What I'll do, I'll go back here. Okay, let me display all the files here. So these are all the files available. Now if I write grep -L, okay, I want to get with O, or you need to put a star symbol, all the files, whichever is matching with this pattern, display that one. So let me show you this one. Did you see check1.txt? So check1.txt file is having the content which is having the O, and info ls.txt is also having that one, ls.txt is also is having, who command is also is having. So all these files and directories are having the contents with O option, with the pattern 0. I hope you all are understanding. Okay, I hope you all are understanding. So this will be displaying the files which are having the matching, which are having the contents with the matching pattern O. Okay, so going back to the next one, -O. Now what is the use of this option? This option is used to display all the matching words. Earlier we understood like all the matching lines will be displayed. No, now it is not going to display all the matching lines. Simply it will be displaying the matching words. That's it. I'll show you the example. Okay. Let me clear this screen. What we'll do now, we'll move first to our path where my file is there. Now I'll display this one, no? -H will display all the matching lines. So this is the matching lines. Now if I use, in place of -H, if I use -O, then what happens? I told you, no, in this file, this Unix, if it is there, it will display that word itself. That means that many number of times it will be displayed. That's it. Got it? Earlier if you are using -H, the complete line will be displayed, but here if you are using -O, only that particular word will be displayed. That means if in the complete file, if it is occurring 5 times it will be displayed. Got it? Right, that means in the 5 lines, if it is there, 5 times it will be displayed. I hope you all are understanding. Now next option. Next option is, as of now we have done with the single pattern search, but if you want to search with multiple patterns, then you can go with the hyphen E option. Okay, what is the use of this one? Use it for multiple search options, multiple search pattern options. So if you want to search with multiple patterns simultaneously, then you can go with this hyphen E. How you can go with this hyphen E? The syntax is like this: grep hyphen E. Okay, and then first option you need to write, let us consider you want to search with Unix, and then if you want to go with one more pattern, then again give hyphen E, give another pattern. If you want to search with Linux, you give Linux. Understand here, the pattern is case sensitive. If you are writing capitals, it will search with all capitals only. If you are writing small letters, it will search with all small letters only. Okay, and then you need to write on the file name. So multiple patterns if you want to search, then you can go with this one. Let us run that also. Suppose, let me clear this one. I want to display the contents of grep file. So these are all the contents. What I want to display is, I want to display grep hyphen E, the line which is having Unix, and also the line which is having A only. Okay, and then what is the file name? Grep file name. So you can see what are all the files displayed. Did you see? Oh, by default all the lines are having this one. I will change again this one. Is 2 strings. Okay, still I think all the lines are having is and the Unix. Okay, so here you need to understand what is the thing is, the files which are having, okay, what I'll do, instead of is I'll use TO. Now I think it is reduced. So 1, 2, 3 lines only we got. So 3 lines are having either Unix or 2. Okay, so if you want to have a pattern, if you want to have multiple patterns to be searched simultaneously, then you can go with this hyphen E option. Now here one important point you need to understand, I'll highlight this one. Hyphen E option can also be replaced with grep. Hyphen E option is also replaced with grep. How that can be done? How that can egrp? As of now it is grep. If you want to use this hyphen option can be combined like this. Make a note of this one, egrep. This is also one type of command, egrep. Okay, how can we use that one? Use double quotes. Within the double quotes you write down all the patterns whatever you want to search. The same example if you want to work with, then write down Unix and then use pipe symbol and then write down the second pattern. What is the thing you have used here? It is Linux. And then close this one and then write down. Okay, whenever you are using this one, no, you need to put that one in the parenthesis. Okay, and then write down the file name. I hope you all are understanding. So hyphen E option can be used, or else you can go with this egrep option. Let me run this one. Okay, Control L. What we have done, let me open the contents. This is the command. Okay, we have used this one to using hyphen E option. Suppose instead of using hyphen E, instead of using grep, I want to use egrep. Okay, whenever you want to use that one, no, use in the double quotes like this. What is that? Unix I want to check, and also I want to check 2. Okay, close the parenthesis, close this one and write on the file name. Did you see? We got the same output what we have. So egrep is nothing but if you want to search with the multiple patterns, then go with egrep command. Egrep is one command. Okay, or else grep combined with E option is nothing but egrep. You need to make a note of that one. Okay, these two are same. Now let us see the next option. We have one more option to have multiple searches, that is fgrep. Fgrep. What is this fgrep? Fgrep is used like if you want to do multiple searches, you can go. We have one more option called. Okay, before that, I'll write down that option first. Then we can see with that. We can see that option. Okay, I'll write down here. I'll write down the continuation from here. We have 8th option. What is this? With 8th option, we can go with hyphen capital F option. What is this option? This is also to have multiple search options. Okay, multiple pattern. If you want to have, then also you can go with this one. How it is working, I'll show you. Okay, first let me show you that first. Then we can go with the fgrep. So cat. So this is the content. Now I want to search. I want to use grep, follow carefully, hyphen F, okay, and then I want to search with Unix first and then click enter. So this is the way how you need to write down the command, okay. Write down the Unix and then you need to write down the string, which what the other string, other pattern, whatever you want to use. We need to use 2, okay, and then close double quotations and then write down the file name. What is the file name? Grep. Okay, grep, what is that file name? grepcheck.txt. Let me see whether it will work or not. Yeah, did you see? We got the same output. Are you understanding? So, if you want to have multiple patterns also, you can go with the same syntax. Okay. Why this copy paste is not working? Okay, copy. Did you see? This is the way how you need to use. I hope you all are understanding. Now the same thing, whatever we have here, no, this option can be replaced with a new option that is called as fgrep. Okay, that can be replaced with fgrep. Instead of writing grep hyphen f, you can write fgrep, and the same thing you can write like this. I'll show you here. See what we need to do? Fgrep, okay, right, instead of grep hyphen f, we need to write fgrep and write down Unix, click enter and then write down 2, close the double quote. If you have one more, no, you need to click enter and then write down that one, okay. If you have one more pattern, don't close the double quotes, click enter and write down that pattern. So each pattern should be written in different line. And in the last pattern, you need to end with the double quotes and write down the file name, grepcheck.txt. You will get the same one. Okay, so this is fgrep. Understand clearly all of you. We have learned 3 different types of commands: grep, egrep, fgrep. Okay. I'll make a note of, I'll underline that one so that you can have it. Grep, egrep and fgrep. Okay. Now we'll see to one more option, that is, as of now I told you like the pattern is case sensitive. But suppose if you want to ignore the case, then you need to go with an option called I option where it ignores the case. Okay. 9th option, that is hyphen I, okay, ignores case. So uppercase letters and lowercase letters are considered as same. Let me show you that. Okay, cat. So this is the content. Now if you write grep pattern Unix and file name is this one, then you are getting 2 lines like this. Suppose if you write all small letters, let us consider then it is not going to display anything because it is case sensitive. But if you want to ignore that one, then you need to use an option called -i, where it will ignore the case, and irrespective of the case, whatever case you have written, no, it will display that one. Got it? -i is nothing but ignores the case. We have one more option. 10th option we'll see, that is cap symbol. Now what is the use of this one is, it will like search for the pattern with starting with this one, like displays lines starts with given pattern. I'll show you an example, then it will be very clear to you all. So let me take one example like this. Grep, okay, cap symbol, and I have written this cap symbol as hello, let us consider, and then I have written file name. Then what it will do, whatever string that is starting with hello, that will only be displayed. Okay, let me show you an example, then it will be very clear to you. So this is one. I want to search grep cap symbol with Linux. Okay, this one. Let me see. See, whichever lines is starting with Linux, no, that will be displayed. So starting with Linux, that will be displayed. I hope you all are understanding. Okay. Okay. Is that clear? So starts with the given pattern, then only it will be displayed. The last command, the last option, let me tell you, it is $. Exactly opposite to this one. Displays lines ends with given pattern. Okay. If it displays with a given pattern, if it ends with a given pattern, then only it will be displayed. You need to use like this. Grep you need to write on the pattern. Let us consider hello, then you need to write end, okay, and then you need to write file name. Got it? Let me show you the example for this one also. So this is the content. What we'll see? Okay. Grep, I will write me, okay, $. Okay, any line that is ending with me.$, from the grep file. So did you see only one file, only one line, that is this line is ending with me . So only that line will be displayed. Got it? If you have multiple lines, then multiple lines will be displayed. Okay. Or else let me write e . Then what happens? We have 3 lines which is ending with e . So all these 3 lines will be displayed. So that is the use of this $. Cap symbol will be used to check for the starting, and $ symbol will be used to check the ending. Okay. So this is completely about the grep command. So these are all the options we have. So you need to understand grep command is used to search for a particular pattern in your file. Okay. Now grep command with -e is used for multiple pattern search. That grep command with -e is called as egrep, and grep command with -f is called as fgrep. Okay. I hope you all are clear with this grep command. Do practice all these options. Okay. Let us all meet in the next lecture. Until then, thank you all of you.